And the Los Angeles Clippers, they are in a bad place right now. Overreaction time. Here is Doc Rivers on Chris Paul's injury news.
I look at this as an opportunity for a bunch of guys who haven't played together a lot. We still have a lot of new guys. Allen is new, and Raymond, and Mo, and Brandon. I think this is a good opportunity for them to learn how to execute together. Because when everybody's back, when you get Blake and Chris back, if this group can learn execution, and then you put those two guys back on the floor, I think it makes us better, in the long run. This is not the way you want to do it, but it's the way it's been presented.
All right, Doc Rivers trying to make a positive as out of a negative there, as Chris Paul is going to miss 6 to 8 weeks. Is it an overreaction to say the Clippers' window to contend is closed?
I wouldn't say it's closed. It depends how soon Chris Paul can actually get back from this thumb injury. But they're going to have trouble right now closing the season out. I know they got a little deeper on their bench. I like Raymond Felton. I think he can do a serviceable job at the point guard position. Maurice Space has been terrific. They're the only team that has 7 guys on their team that average double figures. So they'll be all right scoring the basketball. I just think the Rockets are better. I think the Utah Jazz are better right now, especially with those 2 injuries. Seeding becomes a problem for the Clippers. They could possibly have a really, really tough first-round matchup now, not have home court advantage. So it's a lot of things that factor into that when they want to make a championship run. They were going to be in a good spot where they can finish second or third, and you can avoid Golden State in that second round. Not in the position where they may have to see them in the second round. They're looking at a 5th, 6th seed probably.
I got to be honest. I thought the start that they got off to, the Clippers did, the team that's been around the block, guys that have played together for a while, I really felt like they were the biggest threat to Golden State because they had the ability to go big. They had the ability to go small. They've won 50 games the last 4 years. And then what I've seen as of late, and maybe it's just because of all the injuries, maybe because their full team hasn't been out there on the court like it was early on in the season, I wouldn't be surprised they lost in the first round.
It depends on how soon Chris Paul comes back. We're talking about Blake Griffin in a couple of weeks. He'll be back. So it's going to take him a while to get his game legs up under him. Then Chris Paul from a thumb injury. It takes time because now you're talking about really not getting that same basketball condition. So you got to wait on these guys. And the season is, then now you got to get out here and play right away. And the games are going to be so meaningful. But I think they do have the capabilities. I like Raymond Felton. I thought the last 2 years he's been much better. Obviously, he's not a Chris Paul, but he can get the job done at the point guard position. They're going to need other guys to step up just to hold the fort down if they want to really contend to get one of those top 4 spots. But right now I have them out because Houston's much better and Utah's much better.
I agree.
So I just have them out of the top 4 spots. So the first round is going to be a very tough matchup. You're talking possibly playing Houston or the San Antonio Spurs in the first round. It's going to be tough.